Hey guys, welcome back. So today is one of my all-time favorite types of videos to film, and it is a plant shopping on a budget video. So the reason why these videos are so cool is that I put it up to a vote on my Instagram, what my budget should be, and then based off of what you guys vote on, that's my budget for the day. And then I have to go out and do plant shopping, pot shopping, and see what I can find, that day within my budget. You guys were able to vote between two options, the lowest I'd ever done, which is $25, and the highest I'd ever done for a budget video, which is $100, and you by far voted for $100, and I am so excited. And like I said, this is the highest budget I have had on one of these plant shopping on a budget videos, and I'm so excited because it means I can really go and find some nice stuff. I have two places in mind that I want to check out today with the $100 I have to spend. The first one being Cactus Club. Ivy just reached out and said they are restocking today. They just got back from a trip, so maybe I can find an uncommon, or rare plant. I think within $100 I could probably get a few really nice ones. And then I'm also going to go to Grow Charlotte. I haven't been there in a long time, and I just know they're gonna have some great stuff. And if you are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Ashley, and as I always say, I am a crazy plant person and proud. So if that brings a smile to your face, you may want to subscribe. That's the only way for my videos to show up in your newsfeed, and I do post about twice a week. Always good planty stuff. And speaking of being a crazy plant person, can I just comment on, look at this Anthurium magnificum leaf. It's a new one that is maturing, and as you can see, it's not quite green yet. It still has that reddish tint to it. That means it's like still growing. It's so huge. I'm obsessed. Sorry, like crazy plant parent, proud plant parent moment there. And I'm also on Instagram, and I'm at about 8,000 something followers on there, and when I get to 10, I'm gonna do a really cool plant giveaway, some really awesome plant. So if you're interested in that, give me a follow on Instagram as well. So the only way for me to do all these shopping videos is with the help of our amazing sponsors. The reality is that most of us are on a budget and trying to grow our finances, so the sponsor for this video is absolutely perfect for this episode. Our sponsor today is Greenbriar. One of the things I have been focusing on more in addition to saving money is actually investing. And I've been reading this book by Gretchen Rubin. It's absolutely fantastic, and she highly recommends getting started in the stock market. And I have a lot of friends that have been doing well in the stock market, so that is something that I have been learning a lot more about. Didn't know where to get started. I found that book was a great place. There is a lot of information out there, but investing in low-risk stocks is a great way to save money and potentially grow your savings. Greenbriar is a company that I have been interested in lately. Now, they are a public company, but I love them because they are focused on environmentally progressive business opportunities that are socially responsible. For example, they are currently building over 1,000 sustainable homes in California, and they develop solar all over the world. And I also really like that their stock prices are super low, around $1, so it's a great place to start investing. And a bonus of a low stock like that is if they go up by even $1, you can double your money. And with this huge housing project that they're doing in California that I mentioned, I'll be really interested to see if that means that their stock prices will be increasing. Greenbriar is a great place to start out in investing because you don't have to invest a ton of money since the price is so low. You can have more potential to make money with Greenbriar as opposed to some of the bigger stocks that don't change in price too much. Click the link in my description to visit their website and see their current stock price. The stock symbol for US is GEBRF, and for Canada it is GRB. All right, I'm so excited because I have $100 I can spend today, and I'll be able to get some good stuff for that. So let's take a look. I'm going to see what we have. Marble Queen Pothos, Snow Queen Pothos, $11.50. That's pretty good. And these are Lemon Lime Hederaceum Philodendron. They are $12. Such a cool plant. Oh my gosh, they have a Philodendron Deja Vu here. $8.50. As you can see, it's on sale. Look at those leaves. They're so, so pretty. Then we have Rhaphidophora tetrasperma. These are $34. Really fast growing. Oh my gosh, like ridiculously fast growing. Ooh, Philodendron Red Emerald, $24. Just admiring those beautiful red stems. Ficus lyrata, they are on sale for $26. Cute little terrarium plants, not sure which one this is. I thought it might be a gizzard plant at first, but I don't think so. And I love the pink in the center of the leaves, as you can see, really cute. It's heartleaf fern, Tradescantia. They have some pothos pearled and jade here for, well, they are $10. I just think they're so beautiful with the white, and there's even some cute little speckling happening, adorable. Here we have some more angel wing begonias. They are $15. I love them. Look at these beautiful leaves. I love, like, in person they're greenish, maroonish color, and then on the back sides I thought it might be maculata, but I don't think it is. Some other similar looking variety, but $15 for 4-inch pots. It's a good find. Here we have a philodendron by Penifolium. These are $45. I think these are also called like horsehead philodendrons because that's how the shape that they take once the leaves mature. Monstera Adansonii, one of my favorite plants. Such a fast grower. Love. Also known as the Swiss cheese plant for obvious reasons. Some more Rhaphidophora tetrasperma. The Monstera Adansonii are $12.50. They usually have really stunning begonias here, so today is no exception. Look at these. These are 6-inch angel wing begonias. They are $28. Stunning. And look at this one. Oh my gosh. $28. Look at this. Oh, and look at this new leaf. This new leaf is so beautiful. I love the silver on those leaves. Oh, stunning. Then we have Calathea zebrina, my personal favorite Calathea. I find it's just more tolerant than others. $12. Calathea sylvia, I think, $12. Calathea orbifolia and Calathea macoiana, and these are all $12. Calathea orbifolia is a good plant as well, but mine just has been struggling. So they do have some of these peperomia pink ladies. Let me pull them out so you guys can see a little bit better. So right now they look very, you know, kind of like a frosted, oh my gosh, a frosted peperomia. And you can see on some of them like that pink variegation, but given, oh, like that leaf, but given the right conditions, the new growth will come out super pink. And I had one, it was so lush and beautiful, and it died. I don't know what happened. It just happens, you know. Hopefully that'll give someone encouragement out there to know it happens to all of us. So $28 for a nice 4-inch pot of that. That's a maybe today. These are beautiful. This is called Little Beaver for $10, but this one, oh my goodness. Look. Oh. These leaves are amazing. What kind is this? Rex Begonia Night Satin, $10. Okay, this one might be coming home with me today. We'll see if it translates on the camera, but around the outsides of the leaves, it has this beautiful kind of dark ring around it, and they're almost like a bluish color. Looks like the back sides are red. They have nice fuzzy stems. Such a cool plant. I love this begonia. New growth happening. $10. Can't go wrong with that. They have a bunch more really interesting peperomias. $5. Peperomia frost here, $12.50. Have some large size micans here. These are $62. Little Scindapsus. Looks like Silverian. Yes, it is $12. Philodendron Black Cardinal here. They are $30. Some more gorgeous micans. Ooh, Whalefin Sansevieria, such a cool plant. It is $45. Marble Queen Pothos. Burgundy Rubber Tree, Ficus lyrata. I love these types of pots. They're just cool, modern. I love the white color. Terracotta, they're just amazing. Some more Sansevieria and ZZ plants. They also restocked on some really cool cacti. Ooh, guys. They have an Astrophytum, one of my all-time favorite types of cacti. There's, if you're not familiar, there are tons of different types of Astrophytum. This one looks like it's a Capricorn. Yep. Oh, $15.50. Okay, yeah, this one will probably be coming home with me today. Astrophytum are just beautiful, and they're often, you know, these geometric shapes, and they have those little dots on there, which are actually spines, and then some of them have actual spines, like this one. And look, looks kind of cool with the long, wild spines, and you see that little thing on top there that is actually an old bloom that has died. So this one has bloomed recently. This is a large size. It takes years and years for them to get to this size. This is a really great plant for $15. I'm really excited about this one. So, okay, I'm having some good finds today. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, I'm loving this $100 budget. This is the way to do it, I think, moving forward. So I can pick out a few things that I love. Some other cacti. Ooh, look at these big little chunks. $15. And they're big, like, look how big those are. Nice big size. Some more cacti. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Some more really awesome planters. These are Alocasia Green Goddess, and they are 40. Beautiful Monstera Adansonii there. Ooh. Euphorbia lactea, or white ghost cactus, even though it's not a cactus, it's a euphorbia. One of the differences between cactus and euphorbia are that cactus or cacti have spines, and euphorbia have thorns, as you can see there. Kind of interesting. This one has a different photosynthesis process as well, which I've mentioned before, which I just think is so interesting, and because it doesn't have green, or much green, like most plants. This is a nice big one. So beautiful. Hanging up here we have an orchid cactus or a fern cactus, but it's called shark tooth. This one is 40. Some Hoya linearis here, they are 40. And then this really, really beautiful one. So stunning. Rhaphidophora hayi, these are 42. Ooh, Hoya australis lisa. These are 15. Love, love, love the color of these leaves. Here we have some nice size Hoya macrophylla. They are 26, and some philodendron, silver stripe. Now this is the only place in Charlotte in the 2 years I've been filming or so that I have seen that carries these types of philodendrons. They are 68. They're absolutely beautiful. Very similar to a Brazil, but the coloring is different. And there are different varieties that look similar, like a Rio cream stripe, but these are silver stripe. Fast growers, easy care plants. Adorable. Ooh, variegated Dischidia Million Hearts. They are 15. Okay, I could get a Monstera dubia for our full budget for this video. They are on sale for $100 from $170. Oh my gosh, that is tempting. Look at them. Oh, I love the way the leaves look. Like the silveriness on them. And these are nice size ones. Oh, look at all that new growth too coming out the top. That's a maybe. Ooh, here we have Syngonium Frosted Heart. So beautiful. I'm in love with Syngoniums. This is a big one. Let's see. The price is $85 for this huge, huge Frosted Heart Syngonium. Stunning. All right, so this is restock day, and it looks like they have some varicosum. These do not last long here, and this one is $140. This was my favorite houseplant for a long, long time. This one over here says it's varicosum redback, so there are different varieties of varicosum, which I didn't realize until recently. But yeah, these are so beautiful. They get those super fuzzy stems. It's philodendrons, which are great. And I'm just in love with these types of plants. So they have a couple here, which is nice. Outside of our budget for today though, here we have a squammy. This was a wish list plant forever, and it's in our budget. It's $89, but I did recently get one, so I'll pass today. But again, they have the really cool, as you can see, fuzzy stems. An Anthurium villanorum, $165. Look at those leaves. Oh, that is so tempting. Outside of our budget for today though, but I mean, the leaves are so long. Look at the size of that. So pretty. Here we have a Philodendron gloriosum. Oh my gosh, this Philodendron 6969 is on sale for, and it is $160. Look at this. These leaves, oh my goodness. Wow. There are some Alocasia dragon scale here. So pretty, and they are $55. That is a great find. Ooh, this Alocasia Quilted Dream is $50. Look at that. So pretty. Alocasia Chantrieri, it is $75. So beautiful. Philodendron Micans, Cebu Blue. Wow, these Cebu Blue leaves are huge. Cebu, I never know how to pronounce. Depending where you're from, I think you pronounce them differently, but these are awesome. How much are these? $28. Awesome. Here we have some Philodendron Royal Queens. So beautiful. They are $24. Oh, love these leaves. And I think they had one in here that was just absolutely massive. Variegated Hoya Wayetii, $38. Really nice. Rhaphidophora decursiva, $25. Also known as dragon tail. We have some jewel orchids. These are $24. Really big guys. Let's see. Pretty. Hoya pachiclata. These are $42. Alocasia Hilo Beauty, $16. Alocasia Manzalay. Wow, these are nice. They are $16. They're still putting out stuff and restocking. They just put these out. Philodendron Florida Green, $105. Oh my goodness, that is so tempting. Look at that. So beautiful. I love these leaves. The shape of them. Just got put out as well. Rex Begonia Sizemore. These are $20. So beautiful. Look at those. Look at the fuzziness on these leaves. Wow, they just put out these Philodendron Silver Swords. Look at the size of this leaf. These are $45. So beautiful. I have one of these. Awesome plant. Oh, I'm just in love. So beautiful. They just put out a few more begonias. I just had to take a peek. Look at this one. Ooh. Cactus Club was absolutely amazing. I'm now at Grow, and I'm really curious to see what they have in stock. We have about $20 left to spend, and they have clearly a ton of great plants here, so I'm really excited to see what we can find with our remaining $20 today. Ficus umbrellatas here. Definitely need to be adding one of these to my collection soon. Look at this gorgeous Goldie Eye. I love these. I don't have one in my collection, but I do want to add one. This is $120. It's an uncommon, hard to find plant. And this will just keep growing as the leaves get more and the plant matures, more and more mature. And it just keep adding on, and this gets bigger. It's such a neat plant. I love it. Down here we have some Dracaena, some coffee plants, olive tree right there, and ZZs. Looks like they have some smaller whale fins here. They are $28. Sorry, it's a little loud in here. And we have some variegated whale fin here. They are $110. Some little Sansevieria, lots of different options here, uncommon ones. Just point out some of the few that I know. These are cylindrica that have been braided, and then these are some unbraided cylindrica, or non-braided, and then this one is Sansevieria Moonshine. So pretty. Looks like Maybe a Sayuri or Bantel Sensation back here. Possibly Fernwood. Lots of great ones. Really nice. Some Hoyas hanging up here. Checking out some of their Marantas here. Red Marantas, a little Calathea. Beautiful, beautiful Herbifolia, rattlesnake. Then over here we have some bird nest ferns and some other philodendrons up there, so nice. This is a really neat anthurium that they have here. Looks like just put out a little flower. And it is 58. Beautiful philodendron silver sword here. It is 72. New growth coming out. Isn't that so beautiful? Those silvery leaves. Like I said, I absolutely love mine. Lots of beautiful monsteras, huge ones. Ficus Audrey here. This is a Rhaphidophora decursiva. And they have it here, and it is 98. The maze plant. These look like a few different varieties of what is, you know, more commonly known as a maze plant or an ant plant. Didn't realize there were multiple varieties of it. Oh my gosh, look guys, they have a butt plant, oh my gosh, a butt pot. Ah. Okay, I'm gonna have to get one of those. They have one back here too, and it's 24, so maybe that's in our budget, we'll see. So cool. Pachicleta, 39. The leaves feel, you know, succulent-y. Really pretty, nice size. We have Retusa here. Retusa's 34. These beautiful, I believe they're variegated Wyetii. They are 42. Syngonium. Bright pink one, $12. This one is $12 as well. Then we have a variety of Adansonii. Now they do have a nice assortment of Hoyas, so I'm going to check that out, see if there's some I don't have already. Crimson Queen, $18. Crimson Queen, Retusas. This looks like an Australis. Fastest growing one ever, yeah. It's such a great Hoya. 22. Pubicalix Splash or Speckled. Yeah, Pubicalix Speckled, 18. Hoya Carnosa Compacta here. Then here we have some beautiful little Curtisii. This is the Hoya I've struggled with the most, to be honest. It's 24. Then we have some Peperomia Frost and Ripple. Some more. Look at this little heart one. It's a Carnosa, but it has a heart leaf. That's so cute. This is an absolutely massive jungle boogie. I don't see a price on there. Then we have Monstera deliciosas and some more jungle boogies. Rhaphidophora tetrasperma. That was absolutely incredible, and having that $100 really made a difference. I was able to pick out some amazing plants. I cannot wait to show you guys. So now is the plant haul portion of the video. I got 3 plants from Cactus Club, and I also got something from Grow. So I'm gonna jump into it and show you what stuff I got today on my shopping on a budget. First up is this beautiful night satin Rex begonia. Now you guys know that I love some begonias lately, and this one is absolutely beautiful. Now I have a lot of luck with Rex begonias. They seem to do great for me. I will share a few care tips, but they're just so easy and I love them. They're some of the most beautiful foliage plants that I've ever seen, and this one is no exception to that. So as you can see, you know, the young leaves are this kind of bright green color, and then once they mature they turn into this greenish bluish color. They're very iridescent, which, you know, they're very shiny. Now I don't know if that will be quite picked up on camera, but in person they are very, very shiny in the light. And I am a sucker for these leaves that have the dark outline around the outside. I love that. You don't see that on a lot of plants, but on begonias you will see that, and I'm obsessed with that. I just think it's so cool. I don't know if you can tell, but it actually, this plant actually even has some little gray spots all over it, which I think is absolutely beautiful. The stems themselves are very fuzzy, typical of Rex begonias. I love that. I know some people think it's weird, and it is weird, but I like weird stuff. So they have, you know, the candy cane stems. It just has little red dots all over, and of course you have the back sides of the leaves, which is that beautiful ruby red color. And lastly, the shape. I mean, the shape of these leaves, it's almost like a wonky heart, and I'm just feeling it. Really cool begonia. Had to pick it up when I saw it. It was on sale for $10. Great deal. Now my care for these is very, very simple. I give Rex begonias specifically a lot of light. Now cane begonias or angel wing begonias, I don't. They tend to get sunburn on their leaves, and they don't like it as much. But Rex begonias, I have them right under a grow light, or, you know, in some direct light actually, and I let them dry out almost completely, or completely, and then when they're dried out like this one is, I can tell it doesn't have any moisture. It's very light to hold, which shows me that there isn't any water in the soil. And I will bottom water this, let it get completely saturated until it won't soak up any more water, and then it'll be good to go. I have quite a few Rex begonias that all love that same treatment. So again, you know, it probably depends on where you live and the humidity and all that. So for any of these plants, please leave in the comments your experience and any suggestions you have for care, not only for myself but also for other people that watch these videos. I've noticed it's very helpful to them. So all right, next plant that I got is this beautiful astrophytum. Let me change this light so you can see a little bit better. Now I'm obsessed with astrophytum. That is no secret on this channel. I love them so much. There are so many different types. It's a type of cactus. I'm starting to get a little astrophytum collection, which feels amazing to say because they're very hard to find here in Charlotte, and they take a long time to get large, so for me to grow them from seeds would just take forever, and they're usually expensive. So when I found this 4-inch pot and it was $15.50, I just thought, okay, have to have it. Absolutely obsessed. It has all the little speckles on there, and you know, in the growing season with cacti, they're so easy. If they're completely dried out, you could do a little bottom water on them, and just make sure they completely dry out before you water them again. And you know, a lot of cacti will put out some growth for you. Maybe not astrophytum because they're slow. I'm gonna have to come up with a cool name for this one, because I mean, he's just a little wild man. I like to name my plants, so if you guys have any suggestions on that, let me know. This is the next plant that I got. It is a beautiful alocasia dragon scale. Now I am not into buying alocasia lately. I have the hardest time with spider mites and alocasia. I know many of us do. Actually, I don't know that I've ever seen one of these. I think they've had silver dragon at Cactus Club and not dragon scale, and for $55 I thought, let me just give it a go. So I'm going to proactively rinse this off, treat it with neem. I might even give it a Jack's Dead Bug Brew just in case there are any on there. And then I'm just gonna stay on top of it with this plant. Just treat it for prevention, which is absolutely necessary with alocasia in my experience. Let's talk about the reasons why I bought this plant. I think it's fairly obvious because look how beautiful these leaves are. Again, it's called an alocasia dragon scale, and it's very obvious why. Look at these leaves. They're so incredibly textured, and it almost looks like unreal or sci-fi, or I mean, it looks like, you know, dragon scales or dragon skin. And I really like how the tippy tops of the little pillowy parts of the leaves have this light color, and then the other parts have this dark, it's a gray. Yeah, it's a gray color. Now, it's interesting because the largest leaf actually has more of a green color, which really makes it look reptilian, which I'm totally into. Really cool. And the back sides are very interesting as well. Let me see if it will show up here. It has just really it's interesting. It has veining, and the veining is this bright, dark, it's like this dark purple color. And I'm sure, as you can tell as I'm talking about it, I'm getting excited because it's just such an interesting, unique plant. And I'm very happy to finally get this plant, and I'm willing to have a go at it. I've been having success with my black velvet and maharanis and Frydek. So I believe with treating them in advance, you know, it really does help with spider mites. Maybe I'll do a video on basic, when you get your alocasia, do this. Don't wait around and do it, you know, once a month type of thing. So as far as care on this, I'm not super familiar. I'm planning to give it a lot of light. I'm planning to let it dry out and then bottom water it. I'm torn. Alocasias are kind of not all the same. So my black velvet prefers to be moist and other ones don't. So let me know. If you have an alocasia dragon scale or silver dragon or one of these varieties of alocasia, let me know what your experience is, if you don't mind. I actually gifted this one to my husband. He really likes alocasia. He likes the only plants that he's really ever commented on are my Frydek, and he stole my alocasia black velvet. It's in his office, and I knew he would really like this one, and he does. So I'd like to be able to tell him how to properly care for it, you know, and give it the right amount of sun and that kind of thing. All right, so this is what I got from Grow. How cute is this little planter? I love it. I just think it's so cool. It was $24, so I did go $4 over budget, but I had to get a booty pot. I love it. I'm gonna use it as a bookend, and I'll get another one and maybe have one back and one front, and put plants in it and have books in the middle or something like that. I think this would look really neat on a shelf. Yeah, $24. I thought that was a great deal. Local artist makes them. Also, it might be a little bit loud. I don't know if you can hear, but we're having some work done. We're having the house painted and doing all sorts of cool stuff. So hopefully that will mean that I can start hanging up my plants around the house and doing a little bit of that, and then do a plant tour. My plan is to do one plant tour a year. So maybe I can get going on that one. Please let me know which plants you would have picked out if you would have been plant shopping with me today. That would be amazing. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see more planty stuff, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss a video and my content shows up in your news feed, and maybe give me a follow on Instagram if you guys are interested in that giveaway. And big thank you to Greenbriar. They are such an amazing company with incredible initiatives. So if you are interested in learning more about them and your opportunities with investing and seeing their stock prices, I've included a link in my description below for you guys to check them out. They are really, really cool. So yeah, I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of the day. You will definitely be seeing me soon. Bye.